I'm in a rut. I'm in a deep rut and I can't get out, and I don't have any motivation to get out, and that is what I'm struggling with. I don't know what's going on. So I was so productive and motivated for weeks, and then I went away for like almost 3 weeks, had the best time ever, had so much fun, came back, and I just have zero motivation to do anything at all, which is actually really unlike me. I feel like I'm naturally just quite a motivated person when it comes to my work because I love my job, but I'm just really struggling to actually want to get anything done. Move, bro. What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, he was reverse parking. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what it is that I can't motivate myself for. It's also not like I don't have an end in sight of like when work's gonna calm down, because I'm going away again in like literally like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? I'm like, if I was going to be super productive, wouldn't now be a great time to be super productive and then go away again in 2 weeks? But no, I can't motivate myself to do anything. And like, I've done all the work I need to do, but this is the perfect time for me to do extra work because I've caught up with my restocks, barring one corset and a pair of shorts, which will take me like 2 hours to do. And I've done all of my customs that I have right now. So I'm like, this is the time where I need to be doing extra stuff that I've wanted to do for so long. Like just the little projects that I've really wanted to do. Like I have a ton of Harley Davidson shirts waiting for me to turn to corsets. And I love doing those ones because I fully get to design them myself. And they're so much fun and they're really easy. But I just can't bring myself to do it. And it's not even the fact that I can't bring myself to make the corsets, it's the fact that I can't bring myself to get my camera out and start the TikToks for the corsets. And then as a result of that, I can't start the corsets because I need to film the start of the TikToks before I start making the corsets, because I need to film the full shirt before I cut it up. And I'm like, that's going to take me 10 minutes to start all of the TikToks for those corsets, but I just can't bring myself to do it. And I don't know why. I think I probably should have taken a day off today. Because I don't know, I think I need a day off. But I also feel guilty taking a day off because I'm going away again in a couple of weeks. So I'm like, you can rest then, but I think I need a day off. And I should have taken today off, but because I hadn't planned to take today off, I don't feel like I can take the day off. Because I have like an ideal day planned out in my head that I've been wanting to do literally since I finished 75 Hard. But I haven't taken a day off whilst I've been at home since then. I had my trip obviously, and that was like a big break, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think maybe next week I'll feel better. I'm glad that I'm not doing the market this Sunday at Coolangatta, which I was going to do, because I think I need to use this weekend as a big reset. Like, I'll do my market tomorrow, and then on Sunday I'm just going to cut out a bunch of patterns, film a bunch of stuff. I think also at the moment I'm feeling like, I don't feel like anxious, like cripplingly anxious, like I do get sometimes, but I'm feeling anxious in the way of me starting TikToks in front of people. Not even in front of them, like I know that people can hear me filming my TikToks through the sheds, and usually it doesn't bother me, but at the moment I can't push through that like first awkward, hey guys, and so I'm just not filming my TikToks, which is making it really hard for me to start things. Because everything I need to do right now, I need to film the TikToks for. So I think on Sunday, when there's no one else working there, because it's all just like businesses near me, so there's like hardly ever anyone there on a Sunday, I'll start all the TikToks for the Harley Davidson ones, cut out all of the fabric, and then I'll be able to actually get through them. I don't know. I'm just in a weird headspace right now. And I'm struggling with it a little bit, because I don't like feeling unproductive. but I have no motivation to be productive right now, which is annoying. Because I know that I should want to be motivated, but that's what I'm struggling with, is I just have no motivation to do that. Anyway, I guess this video, I was going to continue my last vlog and do like a weekly vlog and then do a weekend vlog, but I guess this video is now going to be Friday to Sunday, me getting out of a rut. So we'll see. I don't have to do any meal prep because I did that all yesterday. I want to go for a long walk this afternoon because I think that'll help. I should have gone for a walk this morning, but I didn't. So a long walk this afternoon. I'm going to finish the TikToks this morning for the customs I finished yesterday so I can get them shipped out. And then I'm going to have a market tomorrow. Hopefully it's good. And then Sunday prep for the next week. I'll also be cutting out anything that I need to restock from tomorrow's market as well on Sunday. This corset turned out so cute. I'm honestly obsessed. We kind of recreated one I'd done before, but like switched the colors around. So the one that I sent that she liked had a cream front here, orange race stripes, and then orange side panels. So she wanted to flip it, and I think this is so cute. I think it's stunning. Guys, this corset turned out so cool. I love this idea, it's so unique. I think it's so fun. Here is the design that we went with. This graphic is so cool, and then we put the little Spilt Milk logo up the front here. I think white will look way better, but I thought I'd show you it with pink first, and then I'll come back when I switch it out. I'm back. This is so much better. I'm glad that she wanted to change it actually. I thought initially the pink would be like really fun and cute, but it just didn't match. I think the tone of the pink wasn't quite right either. I love doing different things like this, it's so cool. I am actually going to film all of the other ones now as well. I've got into the I just got invited to go passenger in a drift car. What the fuck? That's so cool. One of my followers, what the fuck? She messaged me asking if I ever have any Nissan merch to let her know for a custom or something, and I messaged back because she had like 450,000 followers or something on Instagram was verified. So I messaged back and was like, oh my God, if you'd like to send me merch, I'll make you a custom, like free of charge. And I just read the notification. I haven't read the full message, but she said something about going to a drift event or coming passenger in a drift car. What the fuck? I should actually do that. That would be really cool and really good content as well. Wow. It's only at 12:30, I'm leaving work, and I haven't brought any work home for me to do this afternoon. Yeah, I think I need to take the afternoon off, and I think that'll be beneficial for me. I worked really well this morning, actually. I ended up filming all of the TikToks, which you would have seen, which was really good because I wasn't expecting to do that today, but then I got into the groove because I'd filmed the 2 ends of the TikToks for my customs, and then I thought I'll just do it today whilst I have like my makeup done and I feel nice, because if I don't want to put makeup on Sunday, I'll feel like I need to because I want to film the TikToks. You know what I mean? I don't care about filming my TikToks when I'm not wearing makeup. I just enjoy it more when I am. So yeah, I thought I may as well get that done today anyway. And I'd already started talking like aloud for people to hear, so I thought, oh, what's a couple more videos? And you would have seen that there was a gazillion of them, and I had to repeat myself tons, but oh well. Once I've like said the first couple of words, it's fine. It's just the starting that's I find so difficult. You would have seen, like, it's just that first, hey guys, or whatever I start it with. Like, it's hard to start. Because I'm like, oh my God, people are going to hear me. No one gives a shit. I don't know. Anyway, so I got that done, and then I got almost all of those patterned corsets done. I've only got 3 more, which I've got to do. I haven't put the eyelets or the bias tape or the boating or anything in, but that doesn't take that long. But yeah, I just thought, fuck it, let's go home. I'm going to go for my walk. I'm going to walk to Mooloolaba post office, and then I'm going to keep walking to the end of the spit, which is about an hour-and-a-half walk there and back. I also buy market tomorrow, so it's kind of nice to take Friday afternoons off. I used to do it all the time. But recently I've stopped doing that because, I don't know, I've just become more harsh on myself, I think. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm just being mean to myself at the moment. And I need to snap out of that a little bit because it's actually pathetic. But yeah, I'm going to go for my walk. I'm going to organise my apartment with Mum for the Oz Grand Prix, which sounds crazy because that's in March, but I've been looking over the past maybe like week, just very sporadically. And everything is extortionate, and I also know that things are just going to go because it's for the Oz Grand Prix. So I had another look today. I had a look the other day and I couldn't find anything that I was like, oh yeah, that looks really good. But today I had a look and one just popped up in St Kilda, which looks really good. It's an apartment. I think it's like an Airbnb, but it's through booking.com. It's an apartment. It has a sofa bed and a double bed, which is really good because I don't like sleeping with people, so I'll probably end up on the sofa bed. That was something I was like, I'm not going to spend like an extra grand to get another bed or some shit like that. Like, I'll put up with it, but then this one had a sofa bed as well, which is really great. Yeah, it's an apartment, which is good because most of the other ones are hostels that have either shared bathrooms or their own ensuite, and it's still like 1.3 grand. And I'm like, you're joking. Staying in like a tiny hostel room with a double bed and a shared bathroom. But I was like, if we have to do that, that's fine. Like, it's 4 nights, we'll be fine. But then this apartment I found is 1.4 grand and it's big. It's like 60 square meters rather than 12 for the little hostels. It's a 21-minute walk to the Oz Grand Prix circuit, which is really good, and it's a 35-minute trip to the city centre on a tram and like 2 5-minute walks or something, which again is really good. Because I was kind of thinking, do we stay in the city centre and then just travel to St Kilda or to the Albert Park, whatever the fuck? I was thinking that maybe we should do that, but I just can imagine that trams and stuff are going to be insane. I'm just not sure because I've never been before. So I think it would be better to stay in St Kilda where we can walk to the circuit and then just venture into the city centre, because I also wasn't sure how good the trams were around St Kilda area because I haven't been there recently or at all. I'm not sure. But yeah, I just looked it up and it's not bad at all. It's only half an hour journey, so that'll be like perfectly fine. But yeah, Mum's just gonna have a look when she gets home, and then I think I'll just book it because it seems really good. It hasn't got any reviews on booking.com, but it has 10 reviews from an external site, which I'm assuming is probably Airbnb, I'm not sure. And it's got a 9.8 rating, which is really good. So yeah, I don't know, we'll just see what Mum says, and yeah, I'm hoping that we can get our hands on that one. It doesn't have any parking, which I'm planning to do a market trip at that time. Or actually I will, I just don't know what markets I'm going to be doing yet, so I'm not 100% sure. So I will have my car. I'm going to attempt to get the Fitzroy markets again, either after the Oz Grand Prix or just before, preferably just before, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. And then if I can't do that, I'll just do Sydney on the way up and then the way back. But we'll just see what I can get my hands on Melbourne market-wise as well. But yeah, I'm really excited. So when I get home, I'll organise that. I also just want to do a bunch of readings tonight. I've been reading like 5 to 10 pages every night recently, but I want to just read a chunk of my book. So I'm still on Onyx Storm. I'm not even halfway, and I've been reading it for months because I just haven't had time to read. And I'm really getting back into it and I'm really enjoying it, so I just want to dedicate like a solid hour or so to reading this afternoon before bed. And yeah, I just want to unwind a bit more this afternoon. That's why I didn't bring anything home for me to work on, because even when I've decided that I'm not going to do sewing, if it's sat on my desk then I feel guilty for not doing it, but it's not going to be there, so I can't even think about that. But yeah, tomorrow I have my market, and then after my market I usually go to work and do some more sewing, or I'll go to work, unpack my car, and then take a bunch of sewing home with me to do, which might be more likely after the market tomorrow since it's getting quite hot at the moment. And hot markets are very exhausting, so I could do that tomorrow, and then on Sunday I'll go to work and cut out all of my restocks of whatever I sell tomorrow. And also I would like to cut out all of the Harley Davidson pattern pieces so that I can start chipping away at that, because those are really fun projects that I really enjoy doing. That's similar to like the Formula 1 scrap corsets. It's the same method that I use to make both of them because they're both made out of t-shirts, and they're just so fun to design and things like that. So once I've got them prepped, it's so much fun, and it only takes me like an hour to knock them out. but it's just a prepping part of the scrap corsets and the Harley corsets and stuff that takes so long with all the interfacing and all that kind of stuff. You have to iron interfacing onto the back of the t-shirts so that they aren't stretchy anymore, and it's just such a tedious process because I just have a regular iron. I should get a heat press, but I don't know. I looked at them once and they were on sale and it was only like $100. Oh, I can't remember. I have no idea actually. But there was a big chunk of money off it. And I should have got one, but I don't know. I think it's one of those things that once I get one, I'll think, oh my God, I should have got this ages ago. But whilst I don't have one, I don't know how much I'm missing out on, if you get what I'm saying. Oh, I was watching back my my market trip videos already. I'm so glad that I've started vlogging because I find it so fun to watch back old things. Like, even that is feeling like nostalgic, and it was literally a couple weeks ago. It's so fun to watch back, and I think that's what got me thinking about my next market trip, because I just had the best time, and watching it back I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to do that again. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better this afternoon. I think I'm starting to get out of my rut a little bit now. I'm not sure. We'll see how tomorrow goes, I guess, with the markets and stuff. But I do just feel a lot better, especially now that I've decided to go home without taking anything with me. Because I think I need a little bit of a break, and I'm so excited to read my book. But I need to go on my walk first. That's my reward. I'm also going to have another coffee when I get home, which I've been trying to cut back to one, but I just can't do it. I can't do it at the moment, especially because the first coffee I had was like first thing this morning at like 6 a.m. I find if I have it a little bit later in the morning, then I can push through on only one coffee, but if I have it first thing, then I kind of struggle and I want my second one. But yeah, I'm gonna make an iced coffee when I get home, organize myself, and then go for my walk, and then come home, shower, and chill out and read and organize hotels and things like that. Coffee. Pretty good. I also forgot to tell you more about the drifting thing. So I had let me read the DMs out to you. Had a girl, what's her name? Mercury Lane, I think that's how you'd pronounce it, messaged me on Instagram and said, if you ever get your hands on some Nissan merch for a corset, let me know. And I replied saying, if you would like to send me some Nissan merch, I'll make you a corset for free, but I get my buyers to supply me the merch because then they get to pick the designs and everything like that. And she was like, oh my God, that sounds amazing. What kind of merch do you work with? Like, I'll love to send you something, blah, blah, blah. And then she said, also, I just realised you're in the sunny coast. I live in central Queensland, but I come down to Brisbane for events. If you'd like to come to a drift event or passenger in a drift car, I'd love to have you as my guest. What? And she's sick. I'll show you. Like, look, this is her. Really cool. She has 457k on Instagram, and it's just really cool. Thought my mum was here, but I think my brother's on the phone. But yeah, how sick. So I replied and was like, oh my God, I'd love to. That would be sick. But we'll see if anything happens with that, because that would be so much fun. And she's just sick, and she's like really like pretty and girly, but then she fucking drifts cars, and I'm like, that is such a vibe. Love it. Anyway, that's fun. So I'll keep you updated if anything else happens with that, because imagine the content I could get for TikTok. Being like, hey girlies, I'm in a drift car. Anyways.